let's see. Under your guard your privacy. That's pretty good. Okay, watch this now. Oh, now I can't freaking. I had the rosters on my phone. Can I pull them up on mine? It's gonna take you an hour to find it though. You know, it'd be easier. Just down to the freaking. Go down to the box. Just take a picture of it. There's that picture of them? Yeah, just take a picture of their score sheet. You know the little roster sticker? Oh, that's right. Nick should know, right? What? Nick should know, right? Yeah. All right, we are live here from Ring Sport Arena. We are live. We have GP fans here waving. We're all in the house. Brian Clark, Ashley Magner behind me here. Wave Master. NAX be taking on the Great Plains team. Great Plains advanced this morning, defeating CA Elite Prospects 10-2. NAX had a similar high-scoring affair, defeating the Junior Eagles, a crosstown rival up in Edmonton, 9-6. These two teams have not met in this tournament. They will meet for the first time for a berth in tomorrow's championship game at 8 a.m. Thanks for tuning in to our first ever YouTube broadcast here on Youth Hockey Hub. My name is Tony Scott. I have Andrew Lane's brother be running the camera here off of my phone. We're lucky enough to get a internet connection from Ashley Magner. Do our best here to, if nothing else, you'll know what the score is, and you'll know kind of how the goal was scored. Hopefully I can get a thumbs up from someone out there in the television audience that this is actually working. You got it? Joe's got it. Joe Hensler gives the thumbs up. Is it Alicia? Alyssa? Alicia, I got it, right? Alicia is sitting 6 feet from me. We are up and running, and we have several people watching at this point. If more than 5 equals several, then we definitely are rocking a big crowd here. I don't have my NAX roster handy. Andrew's brother, don't have his first name yet, is running down to grab it for me. I don't think I'm going to need much help on the Great Plains kids. I can tell you the goalie's name for NAX. It's Eskett. I will be only using last names at this point. The coaches are signing their paperwork. And we should have a roster up here in just a bit. Meanwhile, we'll have a face-off 20-minute periods here from Calgary. Max Plant on the draw. This is Marconi. Picking up is Barrett Dexheimer. Dexheimer kicking at it, gets it to Plant. Plant takes it up the neutral zone, looks for Zemer. Zemer dragged down in the neutral zone, and within 14 seconds, Great Plains will go on the power play. Pretty feed by Plant on a center feed to Zemer. Zemer dragged down, and the GPs will go on the power play. A face off to the left of Eskett. Good start for the Minnesota boys. Great Plains, a team made up of all players from Minnesota. There's Plant, lends it back to Hensler. Hensler sweeps it across, slap shot, tipped just wide by Hutze. And I have a roster. You're the man. What's your first name? Tyler. Tyler Lane feeds it in front, is working the camera. Plant goes back. I have a NAX roster. Now I don't think I need one. It's been Great Plains puck the whole time. Flushing it down. is Burlock. That's Escalist Burlock on the clear. Now it's Hensler. Hensler up the near side. Goes to the backhand. Forehand shot. Cuts out. Eskett with the save. And we get a whistle with 1:18 to go in the power play for Great Plains. Ethan Eskett, goaltender for the NAX. This is Coy Piggin. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Spelled Pighin, one of the top players for NAX. This is Skahan. Will Skahan sweeps around his own net. Feeds it to Mann. Lucas Mann to Benny Miller. Miller crosses the blue line, enters the zone, holds it on the hash mark, feeds it to Skahan. Skahan, low shot. Big pad save by Eskett. Magner to Miller. Miller holds it. Slides it to Magner. Magner looks for help. Slides behind the net. Knocked off the puck by Doyle. Huang gives him a little shove, but he recovers. Gets it to Mann. Mann back to Henricks. Henricks in the top of the slot. Low shot. Tip. Rebound. Mann can't get his stick on it at the last second. Now he cuts in front. Slips one off the pad. Bounces around. Eskett jumps on it with 27 seconds to go in the man advantage for Great Plains. 18-11 to go in the first period. Great Plains with all the pressure so far here in the first period. Junior Podine on the draw with Sauch. Battling it. Noah Tang. Tang from Duluth, Minnesota. Picks it up, slides it back to the point to Clark. Clark back to Tang. Nice little feed off the heel of his stick. Loses it. Sauch pokes it out to neutral. Kleber makes a nice move. Got great hands. Makes people miss all the time. Clark back to Tang. Loses in his skates. Now a potential 2-on-1. Oh, but he loses it on his stick. Slapping it out. Deflected off a Clark stick. Icing waved off. One thing I've noticed about the referees here in Canada, they despise icing. If they can wave off an icing to keep the puck alive, they will. They never call icing until the last minute or two. They'll call it if it just barely trickles across the line. So it's a weird little thing, but it's every refereeing crew we've had here so far. And I'm talking both ways. It hasn't been just against the Minnesota boys. But that's just a classic case of it. Would have been icing in the States, was just waved off here. Here's Plant weaving throughout a couple NAX players. Shot, pad, slapped toward the net by Zemer. Knocked away. Cozens feeds it across. Now a break. Cutting in. Shot. Saved by Andrew Lane. That was Maddox Maggerty. McCaggerty. McCaggerty. Nice move. Nice save by Lehner. Andrew Lane from Woodbury. One of 5 players on the Woodbury PBAA team suited up for Great Plains. Here's one of them. Lucas Mann lowers the shoulder, bumped off the puck by Cowper. We'll call his name quite a bit. He will lower the boom. I've seen him a few times lower some really heavy hits. For NAX. Landon Cowper wins the battle, feeds it to McCaffrey. Sauch looks for Burlock, and offside called on NAX. We're just about 4 minutes into the first period. No score between Great Plains and NAX. Next door is Sask Huskies and the Vancouver Vipers. The winner of that game will play the winner of this one tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Some discussion with the officials. but no actions taken. Oh, they just took some time off the clock. They must have, because now there's 15:40 left to go. They must have not started the clock on that exchange. So they were telling both coaching staffs how much time was taken off. Here's Tang, looking for McMorrow, Brendan McMorrow, John's dad. Brendan goes by. That's going to be an interference on Tang. Just hammered Davidson, and Davidson jumps him. After that might cause him a little. He's not going to get a call on that. It's amazing that he wouldn't call that. He just got drilled. And no, he doesn't call a thing. Davidson just basically got up and punched Noah Tang. And no call. Okay, well, we'll just mark that one down on the missed call. Retaliation penalty. Doyle gets the puck on the draw. And NAX will go on the power play. This is Swang. Gets it to Verconi. He gets it down low. This is Doyle. This is trouble here. Tristan Doyle takes it to the high slot. Slapper. Oh, how did that go in? Beat Lane to hit the crossbar. Now it jumps out. Here comes Max Plant chasing down Eskett. He trips down. Plant slips his stick in there, and we get a face-off. Lane got a little bit lucky there. He thought to beat him, but hit crossbar. Doyle to Masters. Lucas Masters. Now Doyle will set things up. Here comes Sauch, setting up their set play. Gets it on his stick. He'll roar it into the zone. Poked off his stick by Hensler. Hensler to Dexheimer. Pilgrim can't clear the zone. Right out to Masters. Masters. Nice play there by Pilgrim, cutting it off. Very heads-up player from Warroad, Minnesota. Going out by this, picked off by Hensler. Hensler, nice play. Breaks things up, now sluts it down low to Benny Miller. Miller, cut off by Doyle on the wall. Man gives him a shove. Now cutting in, nice play. Here's Hensler's got some space. Quick shot, pad save and gloved by Eskett. With 25 to go on the man advantage for NAX. Coach Sauch for NAX can't be terribly pumped up about this effort on their power play yet. One shot hit crossbar. The rest has been all the Great Plains on this penalty kill. Now the referees aren't letting them to get their change. Late change by GP there. Junior Podine will get tossed because of the late change. Magner now will jump in. Pokes it ahead. This one's on the stick of Hutzel. So far, so good on our broadcast. We're 6 minutes in and no complaints yet. Grady Magner barreling down, taking out 2 or 3 NAX players. Good pressure by Podine. Now Marconi with it. Slides up to McCaffrey. McCaffrey can't get it. Henricks takes it from him. Sliding it up. Hits a skate. Feeding it wide. Potential for too many men there, but they're just clearing the ice. Magner with a nice move. Slick hands. Cuts to center, loses control of it. Davidson takes it away. Feeds McCafferty. Sliding it through. Now a chance. Here's Zemer. He's lethal. Quick shot. Blocker saved by Eskett. Eskett's made some saves already today. Just 6 minutes into the game, he's come up big. Now a point shot for Kleber, the rat slapper. Another save by Eskett, and the pressure's been pretty steady for Great Plains. Eskett makes another save. Now both teams reset themselves with their top lines. Souch and Plant will battle. Davidson gets locked up with Plant. McInnes gets it, slaps at it. Now Huang's going to get tracked down by Zemer. Zemer flips one on net. Eskett grabs it and covers with 12:21 to go. Thanks for tuning in to today's game here on Youth Hockey Hub's YouTube channel. Back to Zemer. Zemer finds Dexheimer. Dexheimer lays it down low into the soft area. Plant chases it down. They put some pressure on, held in by Dexheimer. Nice play. Now McInnes will be trapped in his own corner. Tries to wheel out. Does. Finds Souch. Souch to Huang. Huang with it. Huang loses control. Picked up by Logan Hensler. Hensler loses his feet. Now the puck goes into the far side. Huang. Actually, that's Doyle battling the wall. Fed across. Huang tries to barrel in. Picking it up. It's still loose. Now Zemer will chase it down. Nice hold in there by Masters. Dexheimer feeds it out. Gets it through the skates. Pilgrim can't find Plant. Picking it up from Marconi. Marconi cuts in. Slides through the center high slot. Now down low. Chipping it off the glass. And now onto the stick of McMorrow. McMorrow sees Miller. Miller leans in. Goes for the wraparound. Looking for Man. Man with a shot. The goal! Lucas Mann goes short side, top shelf. And Great Plains takes a 1-0 lead. That was all set up by Benny Miller, gaining the zone in the neutral zone. Holding his man, flushes it to Man. Man makes a head fake and beats him short side high. And Great Plains takes a 1-0 lead. I'm going to mark that goal as to a lot of opportunities will eventually be cashed in upon. Not a lot of great opportunities, but you get too many good ones, you'll eventually get one to go. And that was one there. Just the sheer number of shots on goal for Eskett. He's going to eventually, miss one. Here's NAX trying to clear their zone. They've been bottled up quite a bit. Man and Cowper. Gives one word of advice. If you get near the boards near Cowper, you might want to just back off. He is a brick wall. He has made some huge hits on 4 or 5 different teams this weekend. Didn't see much of their game against Junior Eagles, just the first period. Eskett gets to play the puck unexpectedly. Doused with it. Chips it in. There's a classic case. Puck was 6 feet behind the red line, and they waved it off as Davidson fed it in. I just don't like to call icing, which then what happens is a lot of plays get extended. Longer, more flow to the game. Masters in front. Lane dives on it. Puck's loose. Poking at it just wide. Podine, the water bug, goes behind the net. Slides it out. Nice tape-to-tape fast. Here's Dexheimer. The McMorrow. Tang's got some space. Had a little backhand feed, knocked off his stick. McGafferty with it. Knocked off the puck. Now McInnes. McInnes. Out to center to Souch. Souch is a really tough player. Very fast, good hands, goes for a little reach around. Back to McInnes. McInnes to Davidson. Poked it off the puck. Here comes Pilgrim, 3-on-2. He's got a man, slides it to Plant. Plant's got some time, holds it. Backhand to Zemer. Zemer flips it into the net. Plant to Zemer. And Great Plains takes a 2-0 lead. Way too much time for Great Plains on that one. Max Plant took up residency in the high slot, made up his mind what to do, finally slid it to Zemer, who scooped it over the stick of Eskett. And Great Plains takes a 2-0 lead. Next goal is a big one for both these teams. Plant tips it in. Off a pass from Hendricks. Masters slides it to Wang. Wang slides it up to neutral. Good pressure again there by GP on the high slot trap. Dexheimer sends it in. Wang now. Rink wide feed. Keegan can't get it. Doyle slides it to Masters. Masters very confident with the puck. Spins out. Spins back into his own zone. Now he's in a little bit of a trouble. Now Clark to Dexheimer. Back to Clark. They look so much alike out there. Left-handed. It's very similar gear. I might call Clark Dexheimer and Dexheimer Clark a couple times here today. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Dexheimer clears that one out. This is Souch to Cowper. Cowper, landing Cowper. Oh, he had a man. Good feed there. Cut off. Clark loses it, gets it back into his skates. Picked up by Magner. Magner looking for Miller. Miller streaks in, chops at it, hops the zone. Now man. Feeds it center. Good play there. Magner just got a stick on it, went wide. Cousins chopped off the puck. Now into his own zone goes Clark. Clark spins to his forehand. Finds Tang to McMorrow. That's Magner, excuse me. No, that's McMorrow, sorry, 22 and 21. They look a lot alike out there. Copper with a hard shot, saved by Lane. Now McMorrow goes for the hash mark, loses it. Shot on, tough one there for Lane to save. He jumps on top of it and covers up with 6:59 to go. Not just because his brother is holding the camera, I'm not saying this. His brother has played outstanding this weekend. Andrew had 2 games where he only allowed 1 goal. Funny, the easier the game, the more goals he let in. The harder the game, the fewer goals he let in. And yesterday, this was somewhat of an anomaly. The last goal with like 13 seconds to go and a really unbelievable performance against the Western Flyers. Hendricks battling McCafferty down low. Gets it to Marconi. Chipped out. There's McMorrow. Gets it to Tang. Tang flips it in the zone. Gets a fresh set of black and tan skaters skating towards your camera. End zone view today, not a pretty rare thing in hockey. Usually you guys line up on the red line, but there's no such bleachers on the north and south side. Fed down low. This is McInnes. McInnes looking for a long feed to Souch. Can't find him. Now he'll just carry it out. Feeds it up. That one's trapped. Here comes Kleber. He's got a lot of offensive skill. Cuts in, holds it. Nice feed in front. Oh! Great pass there to Pilgrim. He can't convert. Plant goes down, picked up by Kleber. He'll reset things for the Great Plains. Dangerous pass right on the tape, though, of Zemer. Here's Pilgrim. Pilgrim looking, quick shot. Hits McInnes. Feeds it on net. Steered away by Davidson. Now Varconi with it. Varconi taken away by Plant. Plant scoops one out to the slot. Fake slapper by Zemer. Zemer makes a little toe drag, poked off his stick just barely by Davidson. Now Huang with it. Huang taken away, flipped it. Oh, it's a funny bounce by Skahan. That one hit McInnes' glove. And here we get a rare icing here in Canada. That one was so obvious they had to call it. 4:59 to go here in the first period. We went on clean ice, so we'll stay for 2 periods and then go to a resurface. Back to the point, losing it is Hendricks. Chasing it down will be his longtime D partner, Will Skahan. That on net, nice save by Lane. Kind of a weak backhand, but still tricky save. Here's Miller. Miller gets it in, fires it on Eskett, makes the save. Tracking it down is Doyle. Doyle banks one off the boards. Nice play there by Miller, keeping the play alive in the NAX zone. North Alberta Extreme from Manitoba. Excuse me, from Edmonton. Cleaver backs out at the last second on the pinch. Now Verconi cuts in, goes forehand. Great defensive play by Clark, and the arm goes up from here. It doesn't look like a penalty, but it's been pretty much standard here. They call a holding on Clark, who just made a really nice defensive play. Slashing. He might have slashed him. I'm not disputing the slash on that one, but I thought it was a good defensive play nonetheless. Broke up the penalty, broke up the breakaway, and got a penalty. 4:04 to go here in the first period. Back to the point. Here's Hutzel. Slides it across to Varconi, who just had the breakaway. Taken away by Kleber. Fires it down. Chasing it down is the energy bunny, Noah Tang. Kid's could go all day long. Plant fans on one. Burlock takes it wide. Aeschylus Burlock. What kind of nickname you get if your name is Aeschylus? Is it Esky? Here he comes. Max Plant. Cut through. Nice defensive play there by Hutzel. Culper gets it. And in Culper. Long pass. Rink wide. Icing called on NAX. 1:06 to go in the first. 3:10 to go. 1:06 to go in the power play. 3:10 to go in the first period here from Winsport Arena. Beautiful four-sheet facility that hosts the Canadian Olympic Training Facility for all sports, not just hockey, but their hockey facility next door in Rink A, just to the left over here, is where the World Junior teams and all their Canadian national teams, including Olympics, will practice prior to going to whatever event they're going to play in. That was a bad combo down there. Davidson and Sean Junior Bodine. Those two of juniors drew on about 5 or 6 penalties this weekend, and Davidson has done the same. McKinnis shot, glove saved by Lane. 25 to go on the power play, 2:29 to go here in the first. Great Plains leads this one 2-rip. Goals by Lucas Mann and Brody Zemer. Winner of this one goes to the championship game. I suppose if we have enough internet gigabytes on our data plans, we might broadcast that one as well. There's no Wi-Fi in the building here, or if they do, it's broken. So we're just doing our best, piecing it together with some data plans and some cell phones and microphones and rosters on cell phones to make this thing happen. If you're enjoying the game, hope you're enjoying today's game. It's been a good one so far. McGinnis cuts in, poked off the puck, center feed. Here comes Plant and Zemer, 2-on-1. This is trouble. Plant with a shot and a glove save by Eskett. The right choice there. Doyle took Zemer completely out of the play, went shooter on that one. Faked the look off, went top shelf. Eskett grabbed it. And with 1:49 to go in the first, still 2-0. You know, the percentages for Zemer and Plant are extremely low this weekend, considering how many chances they've had. I'm not a rip on them. They just had so many chances. In a 20-minute game, it just seems like they just been all over the place. That's good and bad. They're going to need to convert more, but heck, they've had a bunch of them. Playing together for the first time, and as Great Plains last fall, they played together in the show, and they were a nice 1-2 punch.
question about is the voice feed off?
It's off?
I was listening on nothing.
What was that?
Yeah, got nothing but just video.
Video, huh?
Since when?
Probably a good thing.
I can hear. Someone said they
Oh,
can
if
hear.
they can hear, they
Oh, they
can
can
still
still
hear.
hear.
Okay, all right, you can still hear me?
Yeah.
All right, we were just joking. It's probably a good thing in some ways that you can't hear me.
I'd be worried for a second.
Yeah. Doyle gets it down low. Fed in front, high slot. Nice defensive play. Great Plains has been really good in the high slot defending. Once NAX gets their puck on the stick, they haven't had much activity. A lot of poke checking, a lot of stick checks, taking away a lot of really good opportunities, shooting opportunities at least. Barconi feeds Burlock. Hendricks falls. And did something happen there? I missed it too. It's a face-off in the neutral zone, so there's no penalty. They lost the puck. I was distracted with the guy right to me. I think he's an NX fan. He's like, oh, come on. I think something bad happened for them. That was a missed opportunity. Here's Clark. Cuts in, leans to his right. Goes to, nice play there. Gets it off of Eskett's stick. Got the rebound he was looking for, but none of the Great Plains forwards could get to it before Eskett could jump on it. 31 seconds to go in the first. Bodine on the draw. Gets it in his skates. Low shot. Save. That's Clark. Carson Clark from Orono, Minnesota, western suburbs of the Twin Cities. Podine. Podine and Clark will be Pee-wee eligible next year in Minnesota. That's a high stick. That whistle down, Hutzel. Another face-off to the right of Eskett. 16.8 to go. Junior Podine, I'm going to jinx it here now. He's won a lion's share of his draws this weekend. Gets another one there. Oh, but it squirts out to center. Kleber will retreat. Holds it. Slides it to McMorrow. McMorrow taken away by Barconi. 5 seconds to go in the period. Cut off by McMorrow. Gets it into the corner, and that'll do it for the first period. Great Plains fans showing their appreciation for the hard work the boys have put in. We're going to have a Great Plains going the opposite direction for a majority of our Minnesota fans. We'll do our best to get the Zoom down there. We'll do our best to give you a signal. Thanks again to Ashley Magner for getting us the her data plan that worked here in Canada affordably versus some other data plans that were getting I don't know. You have to go look at the board. You have to go look at the board. Doesn't say it. We'll just walk around and look for our stuff.
Number 10, yes.
Just the bottom three and then up.
All right, we're back live. First group's out on the ice for both teams, Plant versus Soch. Pilgrim putting his strapping it on, ready to go. Carson Pilgrim. Knock forward to Zemer. Zemer can't control it. Davidson. Helper. Agent center. Dexheimer's been great today. Pinching in the neutral zone. He doesn't give his opponent any space. One of his calling cards. Just takes the space away in the neutral zone. Delayed offside on NAX will let Logan Hensler carry it freely, which is trouble for NAX. Watch this. Cuts through, does full hand, feeds it in front to Plant. Can't get much on it. Now Hensler goes after it. That's going to be a high stick. Missed call there. Zemer, wrister. Should have been a high stick on Great Plains. Shot tipped. Chasing it down as Zemer. Can't get it. Now Varconi, who's been really good. Great hustle by Zemer. Just took it away. Now more hustle. Here comes Plant. All alone. Shot. Oh, just over the crossbar. Plant shooting one on. Losing it for a second is Eskett. And we get a whistle. Minute 7 into the second period. Okay. Shot on, saved. We're in trouble then, aren't we?
Can we use mine? Can we switch?
Yeah, we could switch. Do you have, is this another save, Eskett? Just discovered we're low on a little battery here. The problem with it is that cord is, that mic we could go without. We'll have to go without play-by-play once we get down to like 5%. We'll just, and then we'll have plenty after the period. So we may run out of play-by-play, and we'll have to go upstairs and plug in somewhere. But regardless, we'll keep people posted. Here's Miller down the right side, holds it, shot, glove save Eskett, who's made a bunch of saves today already for the I'm not sure.
Ask if it's bad.
We lost it for a second.
Yeah, it was a second.
Face off to the left of Eskett, Junior Podine. Referee jostling his skaters. Junior loses a rare draw. Sweeping it across to NAX. They'll try to break it out. That's McInnes, held in by Tang. Nice play by Tang. Feeds it low, taken away. This is Cowper. Flips one off the glass. Clark battles. McMorrow comes out with a nice play by McMorrow. He'll race up the near side. Holds it, feeds Plant Podine. Now a long outlet feed. Dead end, tries it deep, can't. Tricky little save there. Good play by Cousins. Clark slides it to McMorrow, pokes one off the sidewall, icing wave. Here's McInnes. McInnes picked by Plant. Plant stubbs it, shot, pad save Eskett. Net must have come off its moorings. Yes, they did.
Lost video. Should have closed out of it.
Let's just see what happened. Okay, we lost video. It says that we're live. Yeah. Let's just see what happens. It says that we're live right now. See if we're running a quick test here. Try refreshing your screens. It says that we're live. It says that we're live. be so much easier if we had an iPad.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna get my son up here and we'll figure it out. Got it back. Heather Dexheimer. All right.
It says Tony talks about battery life.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I clicked on the.
Yep. Yep. No. So Renee Clark says no video.
Cancel out of it and then go do